Hi guys, it's Hannah here. I'm a 29-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer in Southern California, and this is HF Budgets. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. We are going to do our our week 4 April cash planning. So let's jump right in. We're going to start off with my wallet like we typically do every week. My wallet always gets the same amount. It gets $175. And the way that is broken down is by $60 going into groceries, $40 going into gas, $40 into eating out, and then $35 into spending, which gives us that $175. The next place we are going to jump to is going to be our yellow binder, which is our savings challenge binder. So we will go right into here. First things first. Oh no. Squeeze it back in. Okay. First things first, our Monday video always gets $35. I'm debating taking this out of my weekly budget, at least like putting it here and just kind of like pulling it aside. But for now, we'll keep that there. So jumping into our savings challenge, this first savings challenge is actually stuffed by my wallet. So we will jump into that in our actual cash stuffing. But we will we'll go into our savings with friends. This is from Budget with Amanda over on Etsy. Last week we finished our first section, which is the Dalmatians page. So we got to complete that and I stuffed that into our travel binder. So next we we are starting off a new challenge and we are doing this Moana Save 98. And then what I decided, just to kind of slow us down, because I don't have this, essentially what the savings challenge is going towards is a trip to Disney World. I don't have that planned yet, but we are slowly saving, so when that time does come, we have a good chunk set aside. So we're going to slow this down, and we're actually going to do these 2 pages at the same time. So last week we scratched a 5, and then we'll do one of our memories for Inside Out. So this week we're going to stuff a total of $8 into our Savings with Friends challenge book. So we will put that here, and that is what this empty envelope is for. I don't have a dashboard for it, which is fine, but that's where we're housing all the money that we are saving for that challenge book. All right, moving on, Road. This is a savings challenge from the Cash Dash activity book. Each space is worth $10, and as we work our way down the road, we'll see how much we save. So our next $10 space, we'll go ahead and do budget $10 for this, and then this also gets our wallet rollover, which we do have a good chunk, similar to last week. So we'll be able to make another good, a good chunk of this. We'll get to be colored off this week. But for our budgeting purposes, we will go ahead and put $10 into this challenge. So I'm gonna add, so we have 35, 10, and 8. Okay. Our next challenge, we'll come back to our pizza, because that's a little variable and can be a little flexible. And we will jump into this Friends challenge by Oh Mama Budgets, and we scratched an 18. This is our last space. So we will be stuffing $18 into this challenge to complete it this week, which is awesome. It'd be great if I can write. And that is exciting. Our next challenges are 2 annual challenges. Our first is by Buttercup Budgets. We are starting our May challenge, even though it is April. We are gonna keep trekking along with these. I allocated each butterfly to be $3, and to finish this in 4 weeks, which is a goal for each of our annual challenges, is a 4-week timeline, which is why we are ahead. We're gonna do 3 butterflies to total $9 this week. And this is a download I got over on Kofi from Buttercup Budgets. I have their YouTube tag down below. Our second, let's see if we can get that 9 on there. Our second annual challenge is by Budget with Amanda, another Kofi find, and we are also gonna do 9. We're gonna do the 5 and the 4 to knock out 2 of the biggest numbers on here this week. These May ones are super cute. I'm really liking the colors that these creators chose for these. So we're adding 9. All right, jumping on, there were no F1 races last weekend, and there are also no F1s this coming weekend. The next time we'll stuff this is, I think, the second week of May. So we are good, and we're not stuffing anything into that this week. Our next savings challenge is a color save. This is by Budget with Carly over on Kofi. And this week, we have that one. What are we at? 189. Let's just do another 3. This one's very slow moving, which is totally fine, but I still don't know where it's going to go, so I'm okay taking a little more time. But we'll go ahead and do 3 on this one this week, just to get something colored off. And we are starting a new savings challenge. It's okay to feel all the feels. It's an Inside Out theme challenge. So we're doing, 2 Inside Out theme challenges, which is very fun. This one's by the Fancy Dollar over on Instagram. And we're going to start off big this week with $20 and Bing Bong. Wow. Couldn't remember Bing Bong's name, which is really sad because he's such a great character. Okay. So we're going to do $20 into our Inside Out challenge to get that going, which means our last challenge that we do need to allocate is going to be our Pizza Fridays. This is going towards my emergency fund, and we're at 112 when it comes to our savings challenge. I usually like to put around 130, including our Mondays. So I think if we do that, I think we can knock out this 18. Let me see. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and knock out this $18 space right here to get that one, to continue that one. Okay, so feeling pretty good with the 130 and how that is broken down there. So I will move this aside, and then let's go ahead and, oops, apologies for that. So we have 415 to work with. We have the 175 from my wallet, and then the 130 from our savings challenges, which leaves us with 110, which is typically what we have to put into our sinking funds. All right, first jumping into our brown binder here. First off, we have personal health. If you're new to my channel, a lot of these just get $5. Some will get bumped up to 10, which are like bigger priorities, but typically all my envelopes will get 5, so I am able to put something in all of them. Yeah, so let's get started. Personal health today is getting 5. And that'll be all for that one. Household is also going to be getting 5 today. Oops. Skincare, our typical 5. Emergency, we do have a savings challenge. This is like the only sinking fund that I have a savings challenge in, and we are working on this $500 emergency fund savings challenge by Nessabudgets from Etsy, and we only have one more $10 space, so we're going to go ahead and add $10 into this one this week to knock that out, and we are close to finishing that challenge, which is very fun. Next up is Christmas. Christmas will always get $5. It also has a mini going towards it year long, so we just stuff $5 into that. And then car maintenance is going to get 5 as well. Perfect. So that is all for our brown binder. The rest of our sinking funds are in this green binder right here. So jumping in, Costco is going to get 5. H Mart is also gonna get 5. We're at 60, yeah. Still trying to figure out when we're gonna call that fully funded until I at least make another trip to H Mart. Friends this week, we're at 5. Friends, we're gonna go ahead and add 10 into this week. Give it a little bump. Personal spending is gonna get 5. And then travel is also gonna get 5. That is all for that first section. All right, moving on. Hannah is gonna get, we have 180. Hannah's gonna get 10 this week. Clothing, clothing is also gonna get 10. We're still wanna get a pair of shoes. So saving up for that for our trip, taking a trip to Europe in May. So would like to get a pair of sandals for that. Gifts is gonna get 5. I think the rest are gonna get 5 because I think that'll work out perfectly. 30, Flirty, and Thriving is gonna get 5. Shop Small / Budgeting is gonna get 5. We're probably gonna call that fully funded soon. Disney spending, I did use a little Disney spending. So we're gonna, oops. We'll stick 5 into there. And then our last envelope is tech, and we'll do 5 into tech because that is what we have left. Awesome. So let me go ahead and just double check our numbers here. 10, 20, 30, 45. So we started with 415. We have the 175 for my wallet. Oops. 10, 25, 35. 35 for our brown. 30 for one section of our green. 45 for another section, and then 130 for our savings challenges. Perfect. So that is our 415 budgeted. That was a fast one. Typically this stays the same week to week. So if you're here and you come to watch these, I really appreciate it. But that'll be our budget breakdown for week 4 of April, and I will see you guys next time when we actually get to stuff this. Hope you guys are having a great one, and I will see you next time.